interviewing you when you were up in Glasgow. It was a new challenge. You'd never played outside of Scotland in terms of club rugby. It was something new, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it was. I mean, having 8 years at Glasgow and then coming out of my comfort zone as well, I always wanted to come down to the Premiership and challenge myself down there, and it was tough, and it was very enjoyable on the way, and I thought it definitely made me a better player, especially in the scrum and in the forward roles, around the lineouts, etc. But no, it was fantastic for me to come down and be part of that, and to leave now and to retire at the end of this season. Very happy with leaving where the club is now and the position it is, and the guys in the position. There's a lot of young guys pushing through now, and it's in a healthy place, and it was the right time for me to call it quits.
I was going to say, it's a reality of professional rugby. One day it's going to end, isn't it? And that's now for you.
Yeah, no, it is. It's time, as I said, it's that time to retire. And it was always difficult growing up. You see a lot of guys that are playing, and you see guys that retire over the 15 years playing rugby, and you always thought, well, I'd never see that, won't come for me. When would that time come? And you actually think, no, this is the right time for me. And just this season has been the one that's, outside of rugby, it's given me a good opportunity to set up, and the club's been very helpful with me, and and creating opportunities for life after rugby. And yeah, it's managed to push that forward, and then it was the right time for me to say, well, that's rugby's been great for me, and it's time to step down from that and hang the boots up and go into the real world.
The accent hasn't gone, but Exeter's become very much home from you. You started a family here. It is life now for you now.
No, it is. It's a great place. It's a great part of the world. Hard for a Scotsman to say that, but it is. It's fantastic, and family will love it down here. And just as you said, started a family. Had a baby girl, little Lucia, so she loves it down here. She's got the England accent, so we need to stay down for a bit longer. But I see a good future down here with me and the family, and still come down to the games and come see the boys.
As you alluded to, though, you said you've been part of a special journey. You've experienced some amazing times here. What sort of highlights to stand out, and what makes this club what it is?
Hey, it's a good one. There's a good bunch of boys, the players wise and everything, and then good coaches that are there that are pushing us on, and it's just a good environment, a good place to be involved in, and everyone's always working hard and striving. If you're in the 15 or if you're not, I've spent a lot the last couple of years, obviously not as featuring as much in the first team, but you still have that drive to keep pushing everyone on and keep pushing the team, keep challenging, and it's just a good environment. It's that environment when you're in it, you're always competitive, and if you're not, then you get spat out at the other end, really. So, and obviously I've been here for 5 years now, and pushing on with that and challenging, and it's been great. I've really enjoyed it, and then it's set me up now, as I said, for life after rugby.
Some of the younger boys talk about you as being a mentor for them, the likes of Street, Keast, guys like that. They're coming through, aren't they?
They are, mate. Yeah, that's what I said. There's a lot of depth in the position now. When I first arrived, there was only there's a few guys there, but now we've got internationalists playing for England, Wales, one's winning Grand Slams, and both sides of the scrum now. And then we've got young guys that are doing England representing under 20s that are pushing through and playing above their age, really, and they really are pushing on. And there's a lot of young guys coming through after that as well. So it's a healthy position that they're in the front row, and it was just time for me, being 35, one of the old men now, to step down and let these guys crack on and have their opportunity and make a life out of it, really.
The last few years, though, you've had to look at life after rugby, and Tomahawk Homes with Julian Selvey, it's been a fun adventure already, isn't it? But that's the next step.
Yeah, it has been, mate, and that's the big thing for us. We managed to, with the help of the club and the RPA, we managed to set up the Tomahawk Homes, a property development company, using connections with all the sponsors and supporters, and we kind of put a team together to go out there and to do developments throughout the southwest, and that led to me to further connections with the guys that help me find the sites. They do a lot of land acquisition, land disposal, so that's a new role going into that, and finding sites throughout the southwest for developers, like for Tomahawk, but also for other developers as well. And it's a great position to go into, and I'm really excited to hit that challenge on from the start, and it's a great buzz about it, and you feel like you've come into that first kind of year of pro rugby that I had. They've got that feeling now going into that, and I think that reassured me that it was the time to hang the boots up and to move on, and it's been great for me, and I'm really excited about the challenges ahead.
I was going to say, is it exciting to be coming in the real world with us now? You can get away from that changing room life and getting out there.
It's different. It's definitely different. Three things you need to be careful with, but it's I think there's a lot you can take from the rugby environment that you can take into the real world. A lot of rugby guys think you do 15 years at rugby and it's what now, you've got nothing, but I don't believe that. I think you get a lot, there's a lot of people skills, a lot of things that you do and that you probably don't notice until you get into that working environment and see what your skills you can bring to a group, working as a team. And the team that we've got, looking out there to finding sites for developers, and obviously doing my own developments with Julian on Tomahawk as well. There's a lot of skills that we've transferred into that, and it's been a great success for us so far.